It's my body, and I choose to do with it what I want to. And that I'm not doing. It would piss him off. Piss him off. And it's funny to me because I don't know if you guys have ever seen a man throw a tantrum. But it truly is like a toddler. I think it's super cute, super comfortable. Hey, young world. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm actually closing out work. And I mentioned to you guys that I was going to take myself out on a date today. So that's why I got my face all did up and my outfit on. So I'm going to go see One Love. Y'all know I was excited about that, baby. I can't wait to get to the theaters, honey. But I also did buy myself a Valentine's Day gift, and I can't express how important it is for, for us to spoil ourselves as women and not wait for anyone else to spoil us. So, just wanted to show you guys what I got. I went ahead and got the JBW Timepiece collection. And I've been looking at this watch since Christmas. I remember telling my daughters about it around Christmas. I was like, I want this watch. So, I went ahead and got the bracelet separate. So that's the bracelet. But the timepiece itself is freaking amazing. So I told you guys my favorite color is red, but my common color is green. And so I got me this watch for Valentine's Day. Now if this face had came in a red, baby, I would have got 2 of them. But it just came in a green. It's a mink watch. That's what they named it. And it comes with a certification card to confirm that all the diamonds within it is actually real diamonds. And it was specially made. So, I'm going to wear my little Valentine's Day gift today for myself. But I just wanted to share with you guys what I got. And, my movie actually don't start until about 3:50. I haven't decided if I was going to take myself out to eat or not. I said I may. But I actually haven't looked for any restaurants, and I'm sure it's going to be crowded as hell at every restaurant I think about. So I haven't necessarily figured that out yet. I may go to the movies. Let me see, if the movie starts at 3:50. By the time it's over, probably be in the 5 o'clock hour, which is gonna suck. But I'll probably run by the market and get me some chocolate covered strawberries and some sushi and just bring it on home for myself. But definitely super excited about that. I'll show you guys my little fit. I have on a onesie. Of course, my hair's tied up. Y'all know how I do it. Still the weekday. Still ain't wanting to do nothing with it, so I just wrap it up and keep going. I have these little wraps in all the basic colors. Black, white, blue, gray. But I wear the black one the majority of the time because, of course, it goes with everything. And I have multiple black ones. So, that's what that is. I posted the video of my daughter's birthday. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's not a significant amount of clips of the birthday itself, but there's some few clips of the birthday at the end. Again, still trying to be respectful her and her time and what she would care for me to share versus what she would care for me not to share. So I did that. And my youngest daughter, you know, I want to say I'm beginning to think she's my little production assistant. You know what I mean? Because she sits on the back end. And she reviews all my videos and she'll come back with questions. And have me think about the questions that she asking. And I'm like, well, shoot, if she asking the questions, I wonder if you guys are wondering the same thing. So I'm going to talk about this now because I want to focus on something different in my girl talk. But in my last girl talk I published, I was talking about questions to ask. And one of the questions I had mentioned was circumcision, right? Oh, Lord have mercy. And my daughter was like, Mama, why circumcision? And I was like, well, so I used to always tell my daughters, you know, again, this is the coming of age discussions. You have to talk about the birds and the bees. You have to talk about sex. And you have to introduce them to things that, you know, you really don't want to talk about, but you had a conversation. So while they was coming of age and I was explaining to them, I explained oral sex to my children. Remember, I keep conversations open. That's what I do. That's what mama's supposed to do. So you can come back, they come to you for the conversation. So I'm talking about oral sex and I'm talking about, you know, a BJ and all that kind of stuff. And I remember telling them, I was like, don't let no dude ejaculate in your mouth. It just don't do it. Like, that's nasty. Period. Ain't no questions to it. Ain't no nothing to it. It's nasty. Why is it nasty? So we always talk about STDs. We never talk about STIs. I'm not no clinical professional, but again, I've been in healthcare for 35 years. Been in a clinic once. Been on the administrative side. Can see all the paperwork. Have seen all the paperwork. Know what claims look like. Know all that kind of stuff. But if you do your own research, you'll find this out too. So you can go to Med Clinic and do your own research if you truly want to know. So we always talk about STDs. We rarely talk about STIs. And if they are the same or different. Well, STI is an infection. STD is when the infection actually turns into a disease. To keep it easy when you think about it. And I'm sure you guys have heard about how nasty men can be. How they don't clean a lot and all this kind of stuff. And I'm not sure if you were aware that men's urethral tract is very long. Very long. Much longer than women's. And when they pee, they don't necessarily get all the pee out. So if you're having intercourse with a man, whether it's oral or, you know, doing a hoopity-doopity, having sex with them, when they ejaculate, that leftover pee comes out, right? Not only that, men shake. Men don't wipe. They don't clean themselves. And in every bathroom in my house, I have baby wipes. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, because my oldest daughter has a son, she would get pissed off at me when my grandson was little because I would say, well, get you a little piece of tissue paper and just dab your tip. And my oldest daughter used to tell me, Mama, don't be telling him that. He not no girl. I was like, okay, you gonna wish he was cleaner. Because when they pull up their pants, some men, I'm sure y'all seen men go to the bathroom, come back out, and they have wet spots on the front of their pants. So think about it when it comes to certain uncircumcised men. Think about how much more bacteria those uncircumcised men have if their pee is running backwards because they just tucking their shit back in, how the extra foreskin and layer is not cleaned up on her, all that kind of stuff. So BJ's is no. So that's why I said, are they circumcised? Because I be thinking about all the extra bacteria, and though the false accusation, erectile cannot give you cavities, but when they do, not erectile, ejaculation cannot give you cavities, but they can give you sexual transmitted infections in your mouth that will sit off in your cheeks, in your lips, saliva, and everything, and just grow. Just think about bacteria growing off in here. That's why people have herpes in their mouth and stuff. So, I just say, I laugh about things, and I'm a jokester, baby. I'm a clown. But I be 100% serious about what I be saying. So when I say, you should ask the man, if you a woman and you in the oral sex with a man, you should ask him if he's circumcised, because you already getting some dirtiness with the uncircumcision. But when they're not circumcised, the bacteria is greater. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's much greater. Especially if they're not cleaning up under their foreskin. The thought just grosses me out. And then, when you do if you was having sex with a man using a condom, that's one of the reasons why a lot of times the condom doesn't stay on, because that extra foreskin is pushing the condom up. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know if you don't. Just drop it in the comment section. I'll try to explain better without laughing. But that's why blowjobs, I'm just like, that's nasty. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've never liked them, right? But with my ex-husband, I would do it. But I even told him, because I wanted to satisfy him. And here's the thing. This is where women mess up. This is why we care more for the man than what we care for ourselves. And that's why I say we need to think about ourselves more. And I would like, dude, don't do that in my mouth. Do not. And the first time he did, he pissed me the fuck off. And the reason why he pissed me off, because he said, I just couldn't control myself. What you mean? You know when it's finna happen before I know when it's finna happen. You just didn't want to respect my wishes. So that goes back to me saying, men, they're not going to make the right choices for you. They're going to make the choices for them every single time. Even to some people, that may be minor. But to other people, that's great. To me, that was great. That was a big deal. And because he couldn't respect it, I didn't want to after. Just didn't. Could care less. I remember telling my daughters, they would say, I would tell them, I say, that's probably one of the reasons why he would stay pissed off at me, because I'd be like, I'm not doing that. It's my body, and I choose to do with it what I want to. And that I'm not doing. It would piss him off. Piss him off. And it's funny to me because I don't know if you guys have ever seen a man throw a tantrum. But it truly is like a toddler. So, Again, your girl is gonna get ready to go to the movies. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit because I think it's super cute. And then maybe I can catch a little footage of the movie in the movie. I'm gonna try to, y'all. But if not, I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day. I really do. I even if it's you celebrating Valentine's Day by yourself, baby, I hope you are having the most amazing time. Because always remember, you should be loving yourself first. So I haven't really decided on what shoes to wear, but it's kind of like a little throwback graffiti jumper. Since I'm going to the theater, it's graffiti all the way around, actually. So since I'm going to the theater, I may just throw on some slides with it because I'm gonna take my blanket with me, right? And I'm gonna use the blanket because it's gonna be in one of those 3D lounge theaters. But that's the fit. I think it's super cute, super comfortable. I always say, honey, you may be 50-something, but you don't have to dress like you're 50-something, baby. You can still do the style, have the fashion, put yourself together. It's all right. You know, only people want us to look old and act old, baby, but we still got it. And I think I forgot to tell y'all where I got it from. Amazon. Baby, your sister will shop on Amazon. I love me some Amazon. So I got it from Amazon. I got this one from Amazon because I got bamboozled on Facebook for a denim one. And when I thought it was coming in, well, when I read the description of it, I said, oh, I want to get that. It's denim. It got graffiti on it. It reminds me of, you know, back in my day. So, I wanted to get it. Well, when I got it, it wasn't denim. So this one ain't denim material, but I thought it was super cute. You know what I mean? So just wanted to tell you guys where I got it. I got it from Amazon. I typically wear a size medium in everything I get. But I believe they did have up to plus sizes if you look for it. Hey, y'all, I'm here. I'm about 20 minutes early. Don't know why. I always get places early. But I always get me 2 seats as well. So I have my seat and then I have for all my stuff. Eat the nachos and the chips and drink my slushie. I probably won't want anything to eat afterwards. But, and plus I like 2 seats because I don't like people sitting. Y'all, I'm weird. So if I go to the movies, I'm going to get me 2 seats as if it's 2 people because I don't want anyone sitting next to me. No strangers. Stranger danger. Anyway, so we should be getting started soon, I guess. They said that the theater is going to be packed. The little lady said it's been very emotional for people, so hopefully when I get home I can get back on and kind of, I'm still going to try to get some clips. But I'm gonna give y'all a full idea of what I felt about the picture. I'm not gonna try to give y'all too much information because others may want to see it, but I'm definitely gonna rate it for you and tell you if it's worth it or if it's not worth it. Oh, now, oh, I shot the sheriff, but I swear it was himself. Oh, no. Hey, young world. So it is Thursday, February 15th. It's about 7:10 in the morning. I am running a little late. Anyway, I know that I told you guys that I was going to hop back on yesterday to tell you or give you a review of the movie after I saw it. But by the time I got home, Bible study was on. So, you know, that was my priority, was to watch me some Bible study, and I did. And I did make it to the market before coming home, and I picked me up some sushi. I picked me up a dozen of chocolate covered strawberries. I think they were like about $18.99 for a dozen. I don't think that's expensive at all. Only had 2 last night, so I still got a way to go to eat them, to finish them. But I did finish my sushi, so I did that while I was watching Bible study on TV, and then I turned in. So I wanted to wake up early today and get with you guys first thing, but sister didn't feel like getting up. Isn't that something? So I'm here, and I wanted to go ahead and give y'all my review on the movie. I will tell you guys that I absolutely loved it. I did. I did. I'm so happy I took myself to see it. And could probably watch it again. Because of that, I give it a 4 out of 5. I definitely do. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. The movie was definitely a love story. That it was a love story. It showed the history at a glimpse of Bob Marley and his wife's relationship. It showed how much Bob Marley loved his music. It showed how much Bob Marley loved his mission and his goal to build unity across the world and create peace and all that goodness. It showed that. And it showed his compassion and his care that he had for his wife. It's really hard for me to say, use the word love in that relationship, because I don't know if he loved his wife. And the only reason why I say that is because all of his children were not by his wife. He had children out of wedlock while he was married to his wife. And he messed with other women. So I don't know. I don't know if I can call that love. Some of you may disagree, and I'm okay with that. But I don't call it love. And it also showed the sacrifice that his wife gave, maybe endured to support her husband. It showed that. And the reason why I say that is because I did not know that his wife was a backup singer. His wife also raised the kids that stayed with him that she did not birth, that he had at a wedlock, so along with her children. The wife put her singing career on the back burner to support him in his singing career. And she helped him creatively with his music. And all this was depicted throughout the movie. It was all shown throughout the movie. So I do consider that love, because she pretty much put herself and her career and her love for music on the back burner, her life on the back burner to support him. So that's why I say it was definitely a love story. there's some things in the movie that I didn't know. And this is why I always say, look up stuff for yourself. Like, don't take everything that people tell you for face value. Like, look it up. Because if someone can tell you that these are facts, or I have the statistics, or I have X, Y, Z, A, B, C, if it's that, you can find it. That's why I always, when we're talking, I be like, I'm not no specialist, but you can probably find the information here if you want to look it up yourself. Or I'll use my laptop and I'll start searching for stuff, and I say, well, according to this, that, and the other, this is what it says. So what I learned was that I didn't know Bob Marley passed from skin cancer. Like, literally all my life, I thought this man's demise resulted from being shot at a concert, at his peace concert. All my life. That's what I thought. But if I had looked it up myself, I would have found out differently. So, he did get shot. Don't get me wrong. But it happened when he was preparing for his initial peace concert. So that's something else that I didn't know. I didn't know he had planned two. So, and honestly, I think because based off the movie, when he got shot, it wasn't severe. I think it was more of a graze or something like that, because he didn't even go into the hospital. His wife got shot in the head, and the only thing that saved her life was her dreadlocks. Her dreadlocks kept the bullet from penetrating through her brain. So when she healed, they attempted the first peace concert, and he couldn't finish it out of fear. And he eventually sent his wife and his children, the entire clan, to his mother in Delaware. And he went to Europe or London or somewhere and did his thing. And eventually they came back together because he called on her, told her he needed her to be there, because in order for him to make his music, he needed her creative energy, or the music just didn't flow the way he wanted to flow. Like, it didn't matter how many women he boinked, because there was a scene, and I say that there was a scene where he was in a telephone booth calling his wife, and his mistress was behind him, outside the telephone booth, looking at him. And he's telling his wife, I need you here. I can't do this without you. It's not the same without you. So she come. Leave the kids, she come. So that's another thing that I didn't know, was that there was two peace concerts. And he didn't necessarily get shot, and his demise did not occur at the peace concert. Gosh. I don't want to go into too much detail about the movie, because I feel like I'm going to tell off on the movie and some of you may want to go see it. But I could definitely watch it again. I do give it a 4 out of 5, and I think it was a great movie. I don't know how many of you are interested in Rastafari like that. But the movie did make me want to go back, and does make me want to go back and re-listen to his Exodus album. Because I was in the movie, and when the songs was coming on, I find myself singing and jamming to them, because I knew the words. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That's one thing. That's one or two things that I'm gonna do for sure. Is that I'm either gonna sing or I'm gonna dance to songs in a theater if I hear it. So yeah, I want to go back and re-listen to that album. The funny part is that because his accent is so strong, and my accent may be strong, but his Jamaican accent so strong, so prevalent. You really don't some of the words in his music I can't articulate. You know what I mean? I can't really tell what he's saying. But for the songs that I do know, the parts that I know I can sing along with. But what I didn't know, which was very interesting to me, was that the majority of his songs he wrote was influenced by the Bible and his spiritual beliefs. Didn't know that. So the reason why I give the movie a 4 out of 5 is because of all the information that I didn't know, because of how it truly showed in my eyes how women sacrifice more for men. And how it truly shows how men in many cases choose their priorities in life and which way to go. Like it truly shows that. And I think that Ziggy and their family did a great job at showing who not only their father was, but their mother. I think they did a great job at doing it. I gave it a 1. I took the 1 away. I said 4 stars. I took 1 star away because I wish that one of his sons would have played him. I really do. I'm like, y'all got, if not his sons, his grandkids. Like, you have a lineage of Jamaican culture and musicians in your family, and they didn't pick a family member, anyone from his lineage to do the movie. I can't even think of the actor's name. Let me look at the actor up real quick and tell you the name of the actor. So a guy by Kingsley Benadere played him. I don't know if this dude he's a British actor. He's performed in several plays in London theater. But he's not part of the family. He's not. So I think that's why I took the 1 point away. The 1 point was taken away because I just feel like I just know someone in his family could have played him, baby. Because they just got so many musical geniuses that came out of his lineage. So many, all the way down to his grandkids. Skip Marley got his nickname. Skip, am I right? Skip Marley. Yeah. Because they would call Bob Marley Skippy. And Skip Marley is a singer today. Bob Marley is his grandfather. So I don't understand why Skip didn't. I think Skip could have played him and done an amazing job and just kept. That's just how I feel. That's why I took the 1 point away. You know what I mean? Skip has a song with I can't think of the girl's name. Let me see. I can't find the song, but this may come back up later. But Skip Marley had one song with her called Slow Down. I couldn't think of it, but I found it. That song is amazing. Like, if you haven't heard it, it's Skip Marley and her, and it's called Slow Down. It's one of the best songs ever. So, yeah. Anyway, that's why I took the 1 point away. That's why I did that. So I would say go see the movie. Go see the movie. And for those of you who did take the opportunity to see it, and if you're on my vlog, because I think I remember getting a comment from someone saying, I'm going to see that movie too. Well, let me know if you agree with my review, if you don't agree with my review, if you have other things that you dislike about it, or if you just feel like it was an overall great movie. Comment, let me know. Would love to know your feedback on it. But I am definitely about to get to work. Should have been working already since 6 o'clock. It is now 7:32. So I will chat with you guys soon. Enjoy your day.